YouTube's being a little wacky doodle today. I don't think you're even going to see a thumbnail for this video up there. I had to figure out what was going on. So bear with me for a second here. And we're going to head out to a sunset. Well, maybe. It was great an hour ago. Right now, it's not looking so perfect. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to be very curious to see what happens out there. So, well, I think because of the weather change, it was about an hour ago, it was, greetings, I just saw as I get back on the road. Someone's in the chat. Hello, Sarah King. YouTube's acting a little different today. I think they've made a couple changes. So I don't know if there is even a thumbnail on this puppy right now. But I had thoughts of planning to go out to a cliff area and shoot. Hey cat friends, how are you? But I don't know. I think we're going to settle for the lake today. I had a couple options, but the sky is not giving us as many options as I was hoping. So we'll see what happens. It's been pretty much clear all day until about the last 35 minutes. I knew there was a chance of clouds moving, and I didn't think it would happen quite as fast. I was hoping to get to sunset. So, rather than go out to the hills, we'll head this way. Now, I've got snow moving in the area tonight, but not till later tonight. So I'll have to see what that's all about. Hope everybody is doing well. There's a little bit of blue sky, there's some waves. I mean, it could be a good sunset depending on where these clouds are actually sitting. But I'm not having a lot of high hopes right now. But as we know, if you don't try, you don't get. So I would have tried another lake, but I need to have it open so I can see far enough across it. So today, this is going to be the winter. It's actually almost 31 degrees. Holy cow, more than I thought it was. We'll see who's on the lake today. And if we get snow, I will definitely go live so we can do some watching. Yeah, it was a beautiful sunny day all day until about 2. It's 2:52 Eastern, Central Time right now. Yeah, YouTube's been acting a little funky today. Well, see what's up with that. See if we can keep this puppy in focus for you too. I'll be curious to see what the temperatures we get out to the lake. The wind blowing off of that. Vendors Market, Saturday and Sunday, yeah. Counting the day till we see more garage sales. We did that one a couple weeks ago, which is crazy in December. I was psyched. Small ponds and trying to get an idea of whether they're frozen or not. See a bird out there. Clear. I was really thinking about going up to the cliffs to whatever you want to call them, hills. So we can get a direct west view of from height. You know what? I don't even know if that park is open now that I think about it. They might close it for the winter. That would suck. So maybe it's a good thing I didn't go out there. I want to go antique hunt. In the field? Nope. Of course, if there's anything, do I have a camera out? No. Smooth move Xbox. Alright. Now we're ready. Somewhat. looking behind me too. We've got some clouds behind us. Jump in front of me. Go right ahead. I'm getting off anyway. I'm back. Hey, Homestead, how are you? Robert, how are you? Good to see you. How's the river looking? Well, it's starting to freeze up. It definitely is a little bit. So we are. The river's starting to freeze up. I still think it's in town. I shot a quick video of it yesterday. The truck on ice looks like it's going to happen this year. So what happens is, what's the group? Is it Rotary Club maybe? There's a pickup truck. They park it out on the ice. Then you pick a time and a date where the truck will sink. That's how you win. Last year they couldn't do it because the lake none of the water froze. This year I think they've got a shot at it. Truck's already out parked, so they move it around different places to advertise buying your tickets. I say we grab a ticket this year. We'll pick a date and a time of when it sinks. It should be kind of fun. Have a vested interest in it. I see sun. I see clouds. We'll see what we get. With the filtered sun, it could either be great or not so great, depending on how thick it is. Swamp area is frozen. Hey, back we go toward the water. Kind of surprised we don't see anything out. Which means we're going to have to watch it leaving here. Was it last week? Week before? We had all the deer out as they exited the lake area. Alright, let's see what we got. Fields are looking pretty empty here. Pretty filtered sun right now, so we'll see what happens. Last night would have been a decent sunset. Long story. Off a short pier. The one thing for sure is every night is completely different. It's never the same. Nothing out there. Well, you know what? I was going to bring my binoculars today too. Let's go in the car. 3:03 right now. So the sun's been going down a little bit later. Been about 4:20. Seriously, 4:20. I was at the clock last night. And at the sky. Okay. That's easy to remember. So at least we're heading back to longer days a little bit. Thank God. Doing a scan. Don't see anything. Not a thing. But it's laying low at the moment. All right, let's see how many ice fishermen are out today. Last week, we saw everybody pulling their stuff out on the lakes. They were getting ready to. They'll leave them set up all winter. Little shanties. Today's Thursday, so we'll see. Whoa! Yep. You want ice shanties? They are coming out. Dead ahead. Pretty good size one. That is pretty funny. That is close. All right, everybody, here we go. Let's take out equipment and see what we're going to do. Anybody that has to leave, have a great time. Thanks for coming by. Look at that light off the water. Well, the ice in this case. I'm going to let this run for a bit. And we'll figure out exactly how we're going to work up time lapse tonight. Actually, the ice hut might work pretty well. I don't see any vehicles out yet, though. Oh, wait, I see look to the center, to the right of the screen, and you'll see a vehicle, a light vehicle out there, driving on the ice. See it moving across. Ooh, that is windy. She is a windy, I say. Well, what the hell? Alright, I'm a professional. Hey. Take off your wings cap like double dog dare ya. Rocking pretty fast on that ice. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. It is a little windy out here. Definitely windy. Definitely windy out there. Holy moly. There's a cold wind coming off the ice. Oof. Time lapse is going. This card. What is he doing? Coming in front of the screen in a second. Keep an eye out. Yep. Yeah, I do like that off the ice too. It's actually pretty good. I'm hoping the time lapse is going to be pretty good. I should actually just shoot some straight video of it. We'll have this we could play back, but I don't think the resolution will be that high. So I may take this camera, grab another tripod, and see what we can do here. Well, that's one way to cross the lake quickly. Just crazy. I was going to say, it's not thick enough to drive on, but with that light vehicle it might be. But not seeing anything else out here yet. Eventually, in another couple weeks, when the ice gets thicker, you'll start seeing vehicles out there. And that's when the fun starts. Because then we get the motorcycle races on ice. Alright, we'll see about this. Geez, holy moly. I don't know. Might be too windy to shut it up. And where I can shelter from. It's a lot windier than I thought it was going to be. got a spot. I protect it against the wind down here to get some video. Video is running. Let's see here. How far can I see is this camera? Pretty good, actually. Don't think I need a flash on. Of course, it's on manual. It's not where I want at the moment. Exactly, it's a boneless vehicle on ice. Tell you a funny story is, we'll just say a few summers ago, in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, a long time ago, big Mark IV Cadillac drove on to Lake Geneva. Well, it was too early to be doing that, and the car actually went through the ice. And to fish it out of the ice. Not only was the car trashed, he got a ticket for littering. Rightfully so. Think you fool. Barry, how are you? Oh, this monster. All right, Barry. That's a good question. Definitely more people moved out toward the center of the ice than last week. I think we're going to luck out and actually get a sunset here. I think this was a good call. I'm Melissa. I got the car running with the heated seats. I suppose I should get bundled up and get some shots. I won't wait till the sun gets a little lower. I think honestly I started that time lapse too early. Probably end up doing a second one. So I hope everybody's enjoying the sunset on ice. Wait for the sun to get a little lower. It looks like craters on the ice toward shore here. Almost like a moonscape. So if the lighting gets good, we should be able to get some good shots of that. Let's see something here. It's kind of crazy because you see nothing moving because there's no water. It's frozen. No, that's actually out a little bit in the water. It's actually people are inside of that fishing. I was surprised to see something that close to shore myself. So the good thing is you're going to be here for at least another week yet, maybe a little bit longer. Oh, that's a good shot there. Well, the sun hitting those ice houses out there. I may want to try to grab that. So next week or two, this ice gets thicker. I might be driving on it another week and a half. Exactly, sir. It's a nice shanty, all right. You're probably sitting in there watching TV and cable. They're probably streaming this live. That'd be hysterical, wouldn't it? What are you watching? You watching us? All right, let's see what I can get for a photo here. Let's try this one first. I'm gonna switch cameras. I think what we may end up doing one day is bring out one of the big cameras and shoot some black and white film out here. So that would be kind of fun. That's kind of fun. The sun's right in between these ice shanties out there. I'm going to have an eye doctor appointment tomorrow. Wait, is this focusing? Is this not focusing? Is the operator? I see someone walking out there. Yeah, definitely binoculars are definitely required. Pulled them out and I didn't bring them with me. I'm like, you fool. Let's just see. Right there. Bingo Rama. It's going to hit that band of clouds any second. May not see it for a few minutes. Well, it's not necessarily more. It won't be crisper necessarily, but what will happen is that the tone differences will be so different. Potholes on ice. I can contest against that, Barry. There are potholes on this ice. Trust me, I see them. I'm looking at them. All right, so we're going to have the sun behind that band of clouds for a little bit. And that is when maybe I'll start back up the time lapse. Let it run a little bit into that, and then we'll see what happens. But you can already see the ice, how it, without that reflection on it, has a, with the clouds being filtered, it widens it a little bit. There might be some color, especially with moisture coming in the air later. And while I'm at it, there we go. So we have a little ways before we get to but it changes how the sky looks now too. Now the focus is on what's underneath the cloud or underneath the sun. Now you can hear that wind. Still 31 degrees, so it's the wind off the lake that's making it feel so much colder. Kind of a cool sky, isn't it? Well, that's really cool, actually. How far over does that go? Yeah, that ice looks way different now with the light being different. Yeah, there's like four or five layers of clouds, and you get on top of it. Got a vertical shot from top to the ice, which looks pretty cool. Literally. It's 3:35, so a full time lapse is going to take about 45 minutes. That's the speed I'm doing it. So that's going to put us at about... I'll let this one run for a few more minutes, and I'll maybe start it up at 4:45. can see it's getting brighter underneath that large cloud. And you'll see a little color out in the distance. You can see that color changing. And now I can see there's one person on the ice straight out a lot easier because the sun's not reflecting back at us. It's crazy how it changes the landscape. Or the ice-scape in this case. Really? We've been live for 50 minutes already? Holy cow. It's going to accumulate it. That's a pretty thick band, but I think once it is getting closer, once it hits the bottom of that band out there that's in front of us, we might end up with some pretty good stuff. Because that looks like it's the thickest band that's out there right now. Sometimes I have to move the cameras to make sure it's not frozen. How could you tell? Can't go by water, that's for sure. That is for sure. I think tonight I'm going to calibrate this camera too, so I can actually just... of course you did that, didn't you? Dope. Hang on a second here. Gotta keep caught up here. Filter. It's just, it's a wonder I get anything out of it. Filters are cheap. Always advice, if you have a camera, put a UV filter on it. Cheaper than buying a lens, that's for sure. I'll be jumping on Amazon tonight and doing that. I didn't think it was that bad. Yeah, let's see what we get here. You can see a little bit of red down there. Time lapse is only about halfway through. It's like, okay. I'm going to wait for the sun to drop just underneath that cloud before I start it. Otherwise, it's going to calibrate for this shady look and will be toasted out. Oh yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 that I can 21 ice shanties that I can see. It looks like there's more, but that's just what's in view. Yeah, just to the right of that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here's the crazy thing about this. These ice shanties have heaters in them. These people are not freezing in them. You would think they go through the ice. At least I would. But they're warm in there. Take their auger, drill their hole, drop your line. Oh, I see movement in this close one. Now, in summer, or normal, quote, normal fishing, when you catch a fish, you're going to put on a line, put it off the side of the boat so it stays in the water. Can't do that, obviously, here. But you have ice. You just keep your fish on the ice. It's crazy. Oh, we have movement. There's people. I see people. Oh, has he got a tip up out there? Looks like it. Let's see. Be kind of fun. Come out and do play-by-play. Hey, he's going to fish. Yeah, definitely bringing out the binocs. No, I used to keep them in the car, but when I traveled, I had them. So if I was in, oh, we've got all kinds of movement around this thing. Got 3 people out. They must have finished their beer at the moment. I got tip ups all over the place. He's reeling. He's reeling his tip up. Nope, nope. Other guy. He might be working a line here. As they're working their beer, I don't know which. Well, it's that time, 3:45, school bus arrives. Oh, and we have a new victim bringing out their gear. I mean, a new fisherman bringing out their gear. Oh, he's driving his car. Get ready. Oh, man. We got a car out, driving out. There it is. I don't know. Too early for me to be thinking you should be doing that yet. Will we see it plop through the ice? That's the first one I've seen out of the lake. That's right, our first car on the ice. And he bets on it going through. You obviously don't want to see that happen. But it's like, alrighty. I think we'll wait another week or two, but that's me. And then it would have to be a rental car. I might be crazy, but I'm not nuts. This guy working, what, he got something or what? Nah, empty-handed. Well, there you go. You got to see a car drive on the ice. We're going to have to, when I download this video, we're going to have to zoom in on that. I'm just going, nah, not so much, not yet. Hey, we got more clouds coming in. What's going on with that? Exactly. No idea why. You would think it would heat through. Oh, another vehicle. Here we go. Oh, he's bringing his four-wheeler. All right. That's a lot lighter. See, that truck is not going to make it. I'd like to try to zoom up, but I'm afraid. The way this thing's been focusing lately. That was a nice move there, X-Lax. The way it's been lately. But you can, I'll take some shots and you'll be able to see a lot better what's going on out on the ice. Because now we don't have that sun. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to get now for a sunset. I do see, I mean, there's some things happening. Let's just kind of give you a better look here. Let's just turn it this way so you get a better look at the horizon. Well, and they said it was clouds were going to move in and then they were going to move out. But apparently they've got to be moving back in if we're getting snow. So. These guys catching anything or just a buzz? Kind of crazy color below. You can kind of see below that light spot where the sun is. Now, when am I going to get a good shot of that one? Sony. Let's see here. 4-wheeler heading out on the ice. Here we go. Now, that's an interesting 4-wheeler with a pickup back on it. He's debating, isn't he? Here, let me turn you a little bit. There he goes. That's gonna look pretty funny on the time lapse. It'll look like it's going pretty quickly out there. I don't want to hear any bitching about I don't take anywhere. Actually, I'm glad we came out here and not the top of the hill tonight. This is actually working out okay. You know, you could actually shoot across the lake pretty quick. He's already halfway over to the other side. See, I thought we'd see that sun after it got past that group, but we'll see what happens now. You know, these clouds are clearing, but I don't know if they're going to clear far enough. We'll have to see what happens. There's some schmuck on my screen or what's going on here? Hang on a second. There you go. Yeah, there's schmuck on my screen. What's going on over there? Just seen it on the side. Huh. Alright, I'm going to check out my camera later, see what's going on here. Rather than mess with it and screw the whole deal up. You know, it's like the lower right hand side. What the blazes is giving me issues here? That's part of it. Alright, we're going to move out a little bit. Hang on. That should. There we go. That should be a little better in that lower right. We couldn't see it because it was the bottom of the land here and the rocks were blocking it. Well, I think since the sun's out earlier, I was going to readjust the time lapse. Let's restart it up. Yeah, I think that was a good move to get that readjusted. A really good move. All right. Let's see what we have. That's going down. Here's the sun. The sun's actually not as low as I thought it was. And the tent's coming down in front of us, so that's interesting. They're going to be off the ice shortly. They're packing up and getting off the ice. That sun is still high enough, isn't it? So now we have another layer for it to get through. We'll see what happens. Hope everybody's enjoying the sunset on the ice. That exposure looks pretty good. Let's try this. Perfect. Damn. Yeah, I am too. The color is awesome. This is a good call to get out here tonight. See the guys pulling their stuff in. They put on a little sled. Works so much better for them. Yeah. I should just try something just for giggles. The beauty of coming out here as much as I do to this particular location, I do a whole calendar, just a 12-month calendar just off of photos of this lake. Hmm. Alright, so what do we have left? That sun to get below that cloud is probably another 9-10 minutes. Yeah, we're getting some pretty good color. What do you guys think? I'm almost tempted to run out. I mean, I've got my tripod right next to the car here, the other one, and shoot some live video of this. We've got, obviously, the stream, but I get some 4K of this. What's my looks? Yeah, that might be worth it. Where can I set up here? Where's that rock? I'm trying to figure it out. So there's a kind of fun. Look at that. The reflection straight ahead is going right in that little V in that rock. It's kind of wild. Just trying to figure out where do I want to set up the other camera. Ah, here it comes. It's going to hit the ice pretty quick. I see the reflection getting a little brighter. We're going to have open sky. Boom, there it is. All right. Bingo. That's what we're looking for. Here, I didn't think we were going to get straight sun, but it sure looks like we're going to. And that temperature is just sitting dead at 31. Not moving either way. And you can see to the left some clouds swirling. Here comes the sun. It was brighter on screen. How crazy we go from full sun, we think a small band, which turns out to be a thick one actually. That thing is huge. But it's going to drop below it now. Boom, bright. Well, the time lapse should catch all that. Oh, I'll see if I can get you back in focus. Sorry about that. There you go. Freaked out when I saw the sun, didn't know what to do focus-wise. All right, so look at the way it changes the ice. Crazy. Now you can see the shanties really well. 1, 2, 1. Well, there are vehicles over there. Silly people. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Phew, well, if we've wrapped a few when they came in, so. Now the sun's just glaring everything. How crazy. Changed the look of the ice completely. Now we're starting to see the craters in the ice near the shore a little better. It was too windy to put the camera out. I kind of wish I could have. Would have been a good night to do that. We're going to have to figure out a solution for that. Man, is it blaring bright. Wonder what that's doing to the time lapse. Because we had it calculated for no bright. Well, we'll see. I may go set the time lapse up next to that camera, not the time lapse, the regular video. What a difference in the landscape. Hope everybody's enjoying the sunset. Don't forget, everybody in the chat, subscribe to each other if you're not already. I can't see the chat right now, so I don't know who's in. Be back to that in a minute as soon as I get a few things reset here. Oh, we got another vehicle. Is he going on the ice? It's a Jeep. Yep. Well, that sounded like it was crashing through there for a minute. Well, you'll see him in a minute. Let's see if we can get shots of these craters over here now. weather froze my hands. Oof. We are getting a good sunset, gang. We are doing okay. You're welcome, Barry. We had no idea how this was going to turn out tonight. This could have gone either way. And you know what? Right now the sun is in that string of clouds. Let's grab this camera. Oh, come on now, people. So right in that clouds. Oh, bingo. Yes, sir. That's exactly what we're looking for. In the money. Holy crap. See, with the clouds separating the sunlight, that it gives you shape. It doesn't blind your eyes. You can actually get a shot of it. This camera definitely proves that. Oh yeah. Man, oh man. It can only get better, right? Oof. Okay, hide behind there. Now we'll see what happens. So it looks like there's something underneath that. So. What's going to happen on the dress? You can actually see the movement as it gets closer to the dropping. You can actually see it slowly moving. When it gets under there, let's see where we go next. It's like been a different show every few minutes. Oof. Here we go, it's gonna drop. change my exposure too much either. This time lapse should be catching all of it, hopefully. Oh, yeah. Gold indeed. Oh, there's the bottom. There we go. There we go. Turn this a little bit for you. There you go. Now it's hitting like this misty clouds. What a range of looks we have tonight. Holy moly. It's crazy. Man. Really looked out. Look at the distance between that and the cloud cover. That thing is about top of the trees. Another minute or two, and it will be. Gold, gold, gold. Man, oh man. We got a minute. Drops a little lower, and I'll be right at the treetops. We better grab it while we can. That's it, we're at the top of it right now. Right on it. Good cloud, right on. Focus. Good. Perfect. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, we are gonna have plenty of photos, let me tell you. Burning this thing up. Got one camera doing close-ups and one doing further away. Okay, it's starting behind the trees. Now watch the ice. That's where you're gonna see the change. And the color. Here we go. It's changing color. Now you get that color. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, it's cold. Did it freeze? Well, just making sure. Oof. Run my hands up for a minute there. Now let's see if we get what the color looks like in these clouds. Looks like some heavier clouds underneath. Now we'll see what happens with the rest of the sky. Yeah, that's gonna clear out, isn't it? Son of a gun. Yeah, we're getting some colors in the clouds, aren't we? A little bit. See if we can catch that. This camera, see what it does for that. Oh, here comes a vehicle on the ice. Dun, 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 dun. Now, flip this way, you can see that whole system has that color. Did I hit the right place? And I think that time lapse is probably the dynamics of bright to dark. I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. Could be interesting. Kind of sitting tight to see what happens. If there is going to be any more color. I don't think so, but I sure don't want to take off and miss it. 4:49 right now. Yeah, that wind is still kicking up off the lake. That's the hard thing about the ice. You don't see any movement unless the clouds are moving. You see that. Otherwise, not so much. Not today. In the house. Or if I missed it, I just got a chance to look back at that chat. It's the only problem with coming out and doing these. I'm not sitting, so I can't quite see everything. And I didn't bring a coffee with me this time. But I don't need to drink a pot of coffee yet. Although I'm debating it now. Just like a photograph and not a video. I think the time lapse can be shut down actually, so let's do that. Hear a small plane flying around here. Yeah, if I move this right now, I'm going to attempt this. This may not be a wise idea, but if I can bring it in. Yeah, see. I don't know if you can see the ice shanties out there or not. But get down the screen. You can see the little things out there in the ice. Those are all the ice shanties, and people are hanging out in those. And a lot of people leave them out. So they're there when they come back and go fishing. They can drag them back out once the lake's freeze over. Kind of crazy. I need to warm up. That's where I'm at. Look at the heat crank now. Thanks, Share Bear. Hope everybody's doing well. I can't believe the temperature is not, this no way it hasn't moved. I mean, it has not really moved. So I keep waiting for it to drop a bit. And where did that car go that we saw drive out? Where did they drive to? We saw the Jeep, and then we saw where that car was. I'm going, no, it's too early yet. You got another week of this weather yet before you get thick enough ice. Let's take a look here. There's the ice shanties out that way, dead center of the screen. Well, just slightly below center of screen. You'll see them all, little things out there. Some of those are tents. There's a large one right out in front of us a little bit ago. They brought it in. People do have sheds out there, ice shanties. So it's a combination of all of them. And then you have a couple people that are just out on the ice. So you've got a combination of stuff out there. Well, I think soon we'll pack it up and see if we see any deer skis on the way out of here tonight. I'll keep the cameras ready just in case. But look at that reflection color on the ice. That's the crazy thing about the ice. You've got the dynamics of how it completely changes throughout the evening. The range of photos today is crazy. Absolutely nutty. Yeah, nutty world. Well, there's that too. I'll grant you that one. Thanks for being there to watch it, Sarah. Glad we weren't sure. I tell you, as I was driving out, I was getting a little worried that maybe the sky was going to completely turn on us. But you can see some of that color reflecting into the ice. Look at that cloud. We've got some flispy cloud action going on there. Yeah, not today. Somewhere out there, there's a Jeep. We watched the Jeep drive out, and we saw a car drive out there. And I'm like, it's kind of early yet for that down this way. Up north, not so much. So, it's like, you want to drive out on the ice this early? Leave me your house keys. Just in case. What else we got going on here? Let's look. Scan the horizon. Yeah, onto the lake. It was nuts. You know? Four-wheel vehicles? Yeah, okay, you know. Those are wider, but yeah. It's got to be at least a week or so early. Exactly, helping right out. Yeah, I was surprised. I saw the one car. I'm like, really? You're going out now? Now we'll see how the time lapses came out. I must be 3 or 4 behind easily. I gotta get going on those and start posting those. Well, it is, up north, it's okay now. The ice is thick enough, but down here, not really. I mean, the ice close to shore, outside of right in front of me and the landing, ice was here at the shore, but to the right of me and on the other side of the road down a little bit, there was open water a week ago. And I'm like, well, what are you people thinking? It's just so crazy. It looks like we're looking at a photo. Nothing really gives any movement unless you look at somebody. There's somebody on my ice walking out there. Yeah, I really need to. Yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes here. Then we'll go see what's waiting for us on the road here. I do have a couple of plans for some interesting videos, but I'm waiting at least a week yet before I try them. Hey, not today. Wait until you see what's coming up. Hopefully before I head out east for my next road trip. I won't be leaving for at least a week and a half yet, maybe 2. Hoping the ice gets thick enough to start doing the motorcycle racing out here on the ice. Craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Well, not quite the craziest, but close. Color's hanging a long time today. I'm surprised. Really surprised. Oh yeah, what you'll start seeing on the weekends, you'll see motorcycles cross the ice here. There's a bar down the road, and they all snowmobile to the bar. Then they get completely hammered and drive back across the ice. It's a sight, I'll give you that. Actually, the sky's still looking pretty good, isn't it? I am really surprised. Let's take this camera. Oh, stop it. Well, not today. You're not going to believe what I'll tell you. Speaking of snowmobiles, someone just pulled up in their pickup truck with one on the back. We may see a snowmobile shortly. He's pulling up. He's backing up. There may be others out there. I just haven't seen any. So what is he doing? Is he backing down the ramp? Yeah, alright. Yep. Yeah, as soon as you said it, I heard a truck. Truck was pulling up over here. I looked back and there it was. Snowmobile. Uh, I mean, with the little four-wheelers out here, snowmobiles, that weight-wise, I think they're fine. I mean, it's not too early for that. Dick lunatic in the car and a Jeep. Like, lost your minds? The answer was yes. I'm going to turn this down. Pretty cool shot though, with the clouds being up a little bit. Still color, unbelievable. You're fine out today, don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm waiting to see if we can hear the snowmobile when he starts it up. Yeah, I might try to. Good thing I didn't put anything away. I'm trying to get some wide angle shots here of the sky with that. Still unloading his snowmobile. Thanks so much. I appreciate you being here, man. Just you being here is awesome. And that makes it for the rest of you too. Everybody who comments on videos and comes and hangs out. It's awesome to have you here. I could talk to myself, but then I start having arguments. And, no one wants to hear that. The colors are changing. We're getting a little more color on the ice now. Oh, there goes snowmobile. I think we're going to get a visual soon. He's got to go park his truck and we got to take off along the lake. So that should be good. I'll get my other camera ready for that too. Yep. Should hear the internal arguments. How long have we been running? Jeez, we're at 2.5 hours. And yet it's only 5:13. Crazy. I need to, if I can, start screwing this up. And I'm just going to have to let that puppy run, it looks like. So I can't get to it. Oh, here we go. There we go. Much better. All right. Right now, there's a little bit, and it's coming off the lake, so it's cold. The other night, there really wasn't too much. But there are times actually, one time I had a tripod, my lighter tripod, my camera, and it went over it. I'm like, all right. So I always carry the heavier one just in case. Must be loading up his snowmobile with gear. I can't believe we still have color. Kind of crazy. It's actually darker than it looks on screen. There's still a huge layer of color. Kind of go across. There's still color out there. How much crap are you putting on your snowmobile, for God's sakes? This is gonna just flash a light out on the lake. Starting to see a few lights on the lake now. Kind of hanging tight to see what happens to the snowmobile. Yeah, it really did. I mean, I wasn't sure it was going to happen, and I thought I cut in between two. Then that cloud thinned out, so we got the sun through the cloud, which is actually really cool. And then it just dropped under, and we were cool. It was crazy. Hoping the time lapse can handle the change in the brightness levels. All right. Just parking the truck. You should get a visual shortly. Now it's just a cloud, no mountain out there. Just clouds. I'm still shocked that we have color out there. I'm still getting situated. I don't know, we might see the snowmobile, we might not. We're getting a little grainy, so it's getting darker now. So we'll see what happens. Now what I'm gonna do, I've been photographing out this lake for a while now, for a little while. So I think I'm gonna do is put together a series of at least 12 to 15 photos, maybe a few more, There's a restaurant literally across the street from this. Hey, it's definitely having problems focusing, is it? I'm gonna back it up a little bit. We'll see if it helps it. There. I don't know if that helps it or not. And while I give them some photos, I wouldn't mind giving me a couple large ones and say park here all the time. Not that interrupting any crowd, but still. There we go. Oh, street light coming in. Let's see if we can bring it up a little bit. There we go. When we leave, I'll back it up so we can see the road easily enough. Come on. Because we put that snowmobile on, we should get a light off that. Yep. Boy, I said that and the light went on cue. Let's see if he takes off. Here we go. Oh, he's throwing a sled out. That's what he's doing. Left side of the screen coming in a minute. I'll back this up a little bit. Oh, see, now you can see him. And out he goes. The snowmobile for the win. At least I trust that versus a car. Where's he heading to? I have no idea. Let's see, he has friends out there, which people, it's very possible. I think when he gets out of there, we'll start moving our way out of here. And, it's hard to tell if his light's moving. He's still moving, it looks like. Where he's off to, I have no idea. He's heading out of ways. Okay, let me just make sure I've got everything closed. Looks like doors are closed, trunk is closed, tripods are in the car, that camera's in the trunk. Alright. As he saunters off on the ice, we're going to saunter off down the road. And as we head out of here, I'm going to put on the, good timing. Looks like the light's leaving. The color's changing. Alright, don't mind that. Alright, back this up a little bit here. Alright. We're back at quote-unquote normal. Oh, I hear headlights would be a good idea. Let's turn that toward the road. Keep an eye out for critters. I just thought the adventure was a sunset. We got really lucky with the clouds, let me tell you. Jeez, I can't see the bird. It's like, hello. Alright, brights on and look for the lights of their eyes for these deer skis out here. I think the inside of my windshield needs to get cleaned out tomorrow. Way too much reflection. Jesus, turn off your brights, dude. Richard. That doesn't help either. I get having your brights on. Trust me. That's right, for sure. Forgetting it's only 5:27. People are coming home. I keep thinking it's summer. Critters by the road. Oh, we got pretty lucky tonight with that sunset, I'll tell you. I wasn't sure what to expect with the clouds that had moved in about 2 o'clock. We definitely lucked out. Now we'll see what's going here. After that, we may have bypassed any late excitement here. It was a couple weeks ago here. We had all the deer off the side of the road. Alright, everybody, well, that is it. We successfully caught the sunset this evening. I'll be posting photos up, so take a look for those. Got a lot of stuff to download, that's for sure. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and checking out the sunset with me. Thanks for hanging on, supporting the channel as you always do. We'll be live again before we know it, probably. So stay tuned for that. Lots of videos heading up. And we will see you next time, right here, somewhere. Have a great night. Stay warm. And we will see you on the next one.